myself and Rand Paul. I'll be posting that on my YouTube channel as well. Hello to Wales as well. So we got London, Wales being represented today. And this is what I mean when I talk about the future of media, the future of independent journalism. I'm using my iPhone, and it looks like the video quality is pretty good. And we don't need corporate media to tell us the news. There's CNN right there. Corporate news network. I mean, we don't need these people to tell us the news. We don't need the BBC or Sky News. It's you yourself. You can be your own journalist. You can take the time to do your own research, follow the money, look at different news outlets, look at corporate media, look at all different alternative media outlets, and then just decipher for yourself. Don't let any quote-unquote experts tell you what to believe in. Global warming is a nonsense. Check out Piers Corbyn's report. I totally agree, Dare to Care London. Excuse me, Governor Jindal, how are you? Just a quick question, WGCN radio here in Chicago. I had a question about your thoughts on the BP oil spill.
Hi, how are you?
Again, we're Bobby Jindal. Just your thoughts on the BP oil spill. Are there going to be any charges going against BP for what they did in the Gulf?
You know, I know the Department of Justice. I'm sorry.
Well, go ahead, Governor Jindal.
They've already initiated at least one. Hi, how are you?
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all very much. Thank you. I know they've already initiated one case, and obviously I think they're still pending. That investigation is still pending.
Just one more question. Is the seafood okay to eat in the Gulf of Mexico?
Absolutely.
There was a reporter, Wayne Matson, WayneMatsonReport.com, who said that the shrimp, there's tumors and cancers in the shrimp.
I can help with you afterwards, okay?
Yeah. Do you guys have a business card or anything? Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Thanks. We just got to get you a book signed.
Yeah, no problem. Again, we are live in Chicago. It's CPAC Chicago, JNReports. Thank you very much, Cold Friction. And my source to the question I was asking Governor Jindal, Wayne Matson of WayneMatsonReport.com, actually was in the Gulf of Mexico, in Louisiana a couple weeks ago. And thanks to Governor Jindal for at least taking a few moments to answering the question, or at least attempting to. Again, he is on his way to a book signing. I won't pay for his book, but I will try to ask him a question. And thanks to those for watching. And so, if you guys were able to hear his response, the Department of Justice, according to Governor Jindal, has opened an investigation or lawsuit. But if you look at campaign contributions, British Petroleum did give to President Obama. I highly doubt Attorney General Eric Holder will do any type of legitimate investigation on BP. And then I did ask the governor his thoughts on the seafood. Is it safe to eat? Obviously, if you've seen those BP commercials on coming out to the Gulf, that everything's A-OK. Is it? That's the question I want to know. Cold Friction, I am at the CPAC Chicago convention just outside of Chicago in Rosmont, Illinois. And now it looks like other members of the media have joined me. And there is Governor Jindal. What book is he signing? You guys know what book he's signing?
I don't know, but it looks like there's a real large group of people here to get it signed. It must be pretty good. I think all 10 people.
Again, we are live.
Hey,
And Everyone knows yes, that's true. We can't trust our governors. You know, here in Illinois, where I'm from, we have, we have Governor Pat Quinn, probably not the best governor in the world, that's for sure. And those who are tuning in, spread the word. Again, we are live, and hopefully I can try to get Bobby Jindal again just to at least reiterate whether or not the seafood is safe to eat in the Gulf. And just to prove that I am actual media, I do have my media credential right here. Oh, blocking the camera. That is my media credential. It does say media on the bottom, so in case security gives me a little hassle, I am credentialed. I am a member of the media. Are you going to try to answer my question?
I'd like to. You think we can get on there?
With our economy growing, we don't see that courage in Washington. Hopefully we'll see that courage after November when we make President Obama a one-term president.
Last one right here. There's a lot of reports coming out of mainstream media now that the core exit that they sprayed down in the Gulf is causing a lot of problems with the marine wildlife and stuff and people down there. Do you have any plans on taking legal action against BP or the federal government for their crimes against the environment?
We continue. One of the things we insisted on with BP, and we are continuing to insist on, is part of the NERDA process and litigation. We are in the middle of litigation, as you may know, against BP. And so I want to be very careful because that is in a federal court. But the bottom line is one of the things we've insisted on is on top of any federal, or I'm sorry, not federal, any types of fines, federal fines, any types of BP damages, there has to be ongoing scientific monitoring. This can't be a one-time payment. This can't be limited by some artificial deadline. It has to be based on ongoing, real scientific assessments of what's going on with the marine life, what's going on with the ecosystems, what's going on with our wetlands. So one of the things we've insisted, because of the Alaska experience, because we have seen how many years it took for the recovery and the ongoing recovery of that ecosystem, there can't be an artificial deadline dictated by attorneys or BP's corporate interests. We want it to be based on the best science. It needs to be an open-ended commitment based on independent scientific assessment. It doesn't have to be Louisiana state agencies, doesn't have to be their scientists. It can be independent scientists that both sides agree are independent experts, objectively measuring what's happening, because it's not just, people think it's just about the rebound in the short term of the marine life. The reality is there needs to be open scientific assessment that determines, and BP has got an obligation to make it right.
Do you have any comment on the core exit?
They run ads saying that they're going to make it right. We're going to hold them accountable to make it right based on the best science.
Is the seafood safe to eat? Is the seafood safe to eat?
Thank you, guys.
It is?
Thank you, Governor.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was Governor Bobby Jindal. Good questioning by my man Tim of WRC. So he did say that the seafood is safe to eat. Now, that could be contradictory to what some reports are saying, that there are tumors in the shrimp, that there are, eyeless crab, three-eyed crab. Now, we're not making this up. Well, you can just look it up online. So obviously he's probably towing the right line, saying, yes, everything is okay, but don't you think the truth would have been better to say, you know what, I'm not sure?
Of course. You know what the problem is? He's really not talking about the core exit and stuff. I mean, that's what they're kind of keeping it hush-hush on.
Right.
That's what I believe, and a lot of other people believe, reports coming out, that's the problem. Why we have the eyeless, the crayfish, the shrimp and stuff, that's the problem.
Well, yeah, the Corexig 9500, anyone can look this up who's streaming live, Corexig 9500 material safety data sheet, and it mentions there that it's extremely toxic, extremely dangerous, should not be used, and yet it was used by NALCO, a company based out of Naperville, Illinois, and again, Governor Jindal was really was circling around that question, and political answer. Well, so they, let's see, 12 Eddie saying it's not safe to eat the shrimp or any seafood out there.
I wouldn't eat the shrimp down there, 12 Eddie.
Well, it's funny, my buddy's got an internship in, what's the city, Panama City Beach, Florida, right by the Gulf, and I told him, like, please do not eat any seafood out there. It's kind of a shame here in America. We got to warn our citizens not to eat things that we're accustomed to.
Exactly. It is.
Well, great questioning, Tim, and we got it here on my Ustream. You guys got it on video. We'll archive it, and that's Tim of We Are Change Chicago.
Coming out soon, the Rand Paul interview and Bobby Jindal.
Yep.
Soon.
Yep.
Chicago.
We're going to take a quick break from streaming. I'm going to come back in just a few moments. I need to charge my batteries and make a phone call. So thanks to everyone who tuned in. Thanks to Luke Radowski of We Are Change for retweeting this live feed. And all of you watching from New Zealand, from Wales, from London, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I know it says 28 views right now, but I mean, that means the world to me. Thank you guys so much for taking the time and watching the stream. I really appreciate it. We'll be back in a little bit. Hopefully we can get some more interviews done. So stay tuned. This is Julio Noel Rouseo bringing you JNR Reports live from CPAC Chicago. We'll see you guys later.